I'm turning 25 next week and I've never had a boyfriend. And I feel like with this British Vogue article coming out, I have a lot to say. So often when I say I've never had a
Or
boyfriend,
the British Vogue article is saying is having a boyfriend embarrassing. So again,
What?
we're gonna get with her. She's a
Okay.
mid,
Let's
not
see.
an upper mid. I'd put her at a low. I'd say a solid mid, young mid. Hoop earrings, like she heavy makeup doesn't seem not like promiscuous. So let's see her explain it why.
I get
I think it's usually long-term situationships, and women don't need as much attention because we get the validation from social media, so we don't need it from like one man as
the
much.
sympathy card. I get the how could no one have ever dated you? Like, oh my God, I'm like that
I
sucks.
bet she's gonna find a way to blame the men and say, "Oh, I don't want to date them," which is true to some extent. There are tons of men I'm sure
It
she's
is much.
turning
It
down.
has to be much different now when you guys don't even go outside and really have interactions with each other to where you can. Oh, I'm single. Well, yeah. If you only go to the gym and then you're mean to every single person who tries to come up to you, you're not going to meet anybody there. And I don't know if that's the case with her, but I've just heard word on the streets that it's not a very um, good kind of vibe at the gym, which doesn't make any sense to me. I'm like, that's a missed opportunity. When I go out to the gym, I'm like, these 20 and 30-year-olds with these amazing bodies, like these are missed opportunities. Why aren't they like, commingling and hanging out? No. Instead, they're like all focused on their phones. The girls are just like, oh, they're just oblivious. If the guys, even when the guys like nicely try to, say, hey, what are you doing? I don't get it. But I can understand why she might be single if she just doesn't really go out in public settings, or a lot of people just aren't looking or don't even notice when somebody is like, hey, I'm hitting on you. I used to go out with these girls back in the day and they wouldn't even know when somebody was hitting on me, and they were younger on me, and I'd be like, honey, he was just hitting on you. She's like, no, no. I'm like, oh, you don't even know how to read the vibes. You don't know. Oh,
However, it doesn't change the fact that the men she wants aren't picking her.
When really it's all about autonomy and having a choice. Like I could have a boyfriend if I wanted. No, I'm not trying to
That's
be
true. No, that's true. She's 25. Like, I mean, when you're that age, yeah. Go older and uglier. They'll do it.
cocky, but like I have said no to multiple men in my life. Not to say I don't want one, but on my totem pole of things that are most important to me,
Yeah, Gen Z women rank men seventh in
you're going to say
importance.
that now when
having a
you're
boy
25 years old and you're going to have your best life and you're going to be living your life and you're going to go on the trips. Girl, go on the trips, do all this stuff. And I'm going to tell you, be prepared for 36 when you're like, what the fuck happened? I had so much fun on those girl trips and those friend trips that now, I am alone. And my friends who told me to leave that guy or not be with them, they're off, they're married, they have kids, they're on their second kid.